Okay, so today I'm going to discuss the game I just played. It was my promotion match to get up to Gold 4. I just had won the first game, so I have 2 games left to win and I'll get promoted to Gold 4. I've been playing Xin Zhao today, and I'm getting really comfortable on him, and I'm going to explain what my thought process is when I'm actually playing the game. This is obviously a replay of the game I just played, and I thought it was a really good example of how to play this character. So my initial thoughts when we were going into this game is that we don't have any AP, so we're gonna really have to get ahead in the game. And they had a really solid pick by picking Malphite that definitely counters all our damage. So with Jungle Zen, you typically always will start with the 5 health potions and the machete, which just helps you clear the jungle faster, and you have that sustain, which you really need for when you want to gank a lane. In this game, it looked like we wanted to invade, and so our invade should be alright with Eteric, and I'm pretty good at invading with my 3 Talon. So we have at least 2 CC. I don't think anyone else has a solid CC, like a hard form, like a stun, a knock up. Those are what you really want when you want to invade. So we're probably going to go at 135, which is typical when their team is about to kill the race. So we'll be able to sneak in the bush and they won't know we're there, and hopefully on their way to blue we'll be able to catch someone. And that's the typical invade strategy. You gotta kill them quick before they can flash, but with that hard CC, should be able to do that. Just like that, we get first blood to Wukong. Now we're going to steal their blue. Now I'm kind of scared. If I were Tarek, I would have warded this bush up here. So I don't really know where Malphite is. He could come and he could kill me. So I smited that, and what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to run as quick as I can to our blue, because I think he's going to be there. Now they obviously see me. That's kind of a mistake, but it does get me to the blue quicker. And now I don't have the smite here, so if Malphite did come, he would get the blue. It's unfortunate. When we were on their side, I did not want to use the smite, but my entire team left, and I had no vision of them. So you see right there, I walked back. I thought Leona knew I was here. It was kind of scary, as if Leona and Malphite came and my team didn't react, and then obviously we'd be in a really bad situation. So now I'm gonna go to my red. This is also kind of dangerous. I don't know. I didn't know Malphite was bottom until I actually got to the red. I thought maybe Malphite would have taken the red because I didn't see him at my blue. So now I'm safe to get the red. I got 2 blues, and I have a really solid lead right now. Now with red, you obviously look for the lane you want to gank. So in this case, it looks like I'm going to gank bottom. Signal I'm on my way. That always helps, so they know to engage before you get there. And we'll see if they have a ward. Now Ashe used Cleanse, but she does have Flash. So you can see how I walked up with my Q enabled. My goal right there was to knock her in the air without using my charge. Now that was an excellent play by their team right there, and they were able to counter us on the gank. I don't know if they had a ward or if they just moved once they saw us down at bottom. But because Talon didn't move, their team was able to get the kill on Twitch right there, and we unfortunately didn't end up with a kill, though we did get Ashe to flash. So I should, as a jungler, know that she flashed, and I should make my way back down bottom as soon as I can again. So, like I just typed, I always think it's best to follow. And if you know where your lane is going, it's always a good idea to follow your lane, because they don't expect you to follow them. So Talon maybe could have got a triple or a double kill if he did follow, and if he knew where Lux was going. Apparently he didn't, but that's one thing that he can improve upon. Like, you should always have that sense where your lane is, and that always makes you a better player. So here I'm going to do the same thing. I ping that I'm on my way, and I know Ashe doesn't have a flash, so I'm going to try to get a Q on her. I probably didn't have to charge that, but I did. I secured the kill. Now I'm tanking the turret, and I run into the turret on purpose because I know I can take those extra hits right there for Twitch and Tarek, and hopefully they can get away, because I know I can't dive through the turret. They weren't able to kill Leona, which was good. We went 2 for 1 right there, and we have a pretty good lead. Specifically, we got our AD bunch of kills. Now right there, I see that Wukong is level 5 and Garen is level 6. And that could be because Wukong is pushed, so he's obviously going to have a couple minions to kill him, but he could also be losing his lane, which is the case in this game. So I'm going to go up, I'm going to try to kill Garen. It's not really easy to gank a Garen, especially when your teammate is losing, but you gotta try to help him out as the jungler. So here I see Lux, and I signaled danger. Wukong obviously doesn't react quick enough, and that was just a mistake by him hanging around the turret with low HP. He should always expect that someone's gonna come kill him, like Lux came, especially in these. I mean, I guess this isn't a high level match, but once people start playing better, like this is gold, then you gotta expect people to rotate like that, just like Lux did, and Lux made a fantastic play. And again, Talon did not rotate. So Lux has already, I believe, gotten 2 kills off rotation, which is really key if you're a middle laner. So I thought I checked the Lux and didn't see blue. I guess I was mistaken right there, but that was about the time that blue was respawning. I thought I could snag it from him. Now I'm just gonna go back and take our blue. Now, I think you'll see me try to stay top most of the rest of the game, and that's mostly because I thought Wukong was kind of stupid to get killed by Lux. I thought he could have backed at that point, and you obviously saw he got sniped. And now here, I don't know what he's doing. It's like just looks like he just looks really dumb, so I'm gonna try to help him as the jungler. But yet, to be honest, if he's that dumb, I don't really know how much I can help him. So I don't want Garen to take the turret, so I didn't kill those last 2 minions. Unfortunately, I couldn't, because I want to at least scare him before he gets more damage off on the turret. Now, I'm level 6 here, he's level 8, so I'm kind of scared of him. I just want to protect the turret, play safe, and I'll probably loop around to go back for him. Because I do have red, and with red you want to look to gank, because you only have a limited time with red. Right here I kill the rest of red, and this whole time I'm looking at the mini-map, I'm looking, where can I get a kill? And to be honest, it doesn't look like anywhere. I pinged danger right there to Talon because we didn't know where Garen was. I thought maybe he went from top to middle. But here I'm going to come around and I'm going to try to lane gank on Garen because I know Garen's been pushing the whole game. So I should be able to sneak into the bush up here and get a kill on him. I guess he saw me right there. That was really close. Usually with that much space you can get into the bush, but I guess that wasn't the case right there. Alright, so 7-7, I've got a couple kills bottom. I am not too worried about the Talon. Talon has been laning very well. Right there I saw Lux is moving top, so I'm signaling danger. That guy's got no HP, and Lux is going to try to snipe again. That time he was able to get away, but why he's staying with low HP, I don't know. Lux is obviously going to come around here, and just like any typical guy would. Wukong really has to leave right now, but I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's thinking. Garen has full HP, and the tower has a sliver. How's he going to accomplish anything right there? But anyways, so I'm like, I don't know what this guy is doing, and I don't know if I can help him anymore, to be honest. Like, if he's making plays like that, how are we gonna snag a kill on Garen? So, looks like bottom's pushing a little bit. I'm on my way here. Try to catch bottom in a push. Right here, because I know this is a mistake we made. And they saw me go back, but they saw me at their race. And because I overcommitted here, and so did our entire team, their team was able to react. And that was a definite mistake by our team. If you rewind, you can see that bottom lane moves back right when we pass their race, and I should have noticed that, and I should have pinged back. I should have never done that play, because as a result they got 4 kills on us, and they'll probably get bottom turret. If they don't, they'll get the dragon for sure. And those are those mistakes you can make in a game that will just, that's just mistakes that will lose you the game. And yes, we're gonna get top turret, but that doesn't matter. Like, someone who is a really bad player like Wukong can get top turret, but Garen rotated and got dragon for them. And although it didn't really have anything to do with Garen, it was more with Lux being in position. We could have prevented that whole situation by being map aware and noticing that they went back right at that moment. So I'm kind of feeling bummed about that right now. I myself am doing alright. That one death was from that team fight right there. But you can always make a play and change the game. And that's really important for everyone to know. Like, in a low-level match, if something like that happened and 4 people died and they got dragon, then people are going to think the game's over. And as you'll see, that's not the case. But it's just that mindset. You always gotta have that mindset that you can always make a play. So I'm obviously farming. I'm looking around the map. As a jungler, you always want to look the map to see where you can help someone. And it's even more key if you can recognize where their jungler is. So like, for example, if I saw their jungler bottom right now, I would know that I'm safe to go into their top jungle, and I could take their wolves. This game, middle didn't ward very well, neither did top, so I couldn't locate Malphite like I really wanted to. Right there you can obviously see he's bottom. I'm probably going to go top here to help Wukong. Wukong is in a world of hurt. But hopefully we can get a kill on him. I just really gotta help this guy out. Our Garen's gonna snowball out of control. Ping danger. They have 4 people bottom. Talon is not taking the best path here, though he is following. Wukong is gonna go down to the ignite, and my level 9 versus this Garen, I'm doing all the best I can. He's really fed. So I'm kind of worried for a Twitch, because I play AD quite a bit. That Garen is gonna run straight to Twitch, and we're gonna have nothing to kill him. It's like, I don't know what we're gonna do. It looks like bottom was able to actually defend the turret against the 4 of them, which is a key play for us, because Talon right there, you saw he rotated and he prevented them from pushing down the turret. Unfortunately, they make a mistake right there and they fight against the 4v3 for some reason. I don't know, they were in great position, they defended the turret, and the other team's gonna back, but they engage too early, and the other team commits on them and they get the kills. It looks like Twitch is in a dangerous position now, and even if he gets away, because my team just died, they should be able to free push down bottom turret. I don't know if they will. I don't really know what the Garen was doing. You can see the Garen is going middle right now. So is the Leona. Like, Lux was going to be able to defend middle. Middle is at a 2nd tier turret. And Garen, Ashe, and Leona should have just pushed down the bottom turret. And because they made a mistake there, they're not going to have as much map control as they could possibly have had. Because that's one thing that good players do, is good players always capitalize on the other team's mistakes. So for example, they just won the 4v3 fight. You should be looking at that point to take Dragon if you can, or to take a turret. And they won the fight, they're obviously going to be able to take the turret. And I'm assuming they had adequate wards to see if we were coming down to stop them. So I see 3 bottom. I don't know where Lux is, but so this is kind of dangerous to run through here. I know she's not the tri-bush, but now we have a 4v3 bottom at the moment. And I don't think they know we're in this lane for the lane gank. They could if they had tri-bush warded, or part of river, but it doesn't look like it, or else they would have played that differently. And actually now we know, because Leona just pinked it, that they don't know we're in here. So Wukong goes, I engage, I want to kill the threats, which are Lux or Ashe. I want to use my charge on one of those to isolate him out of the fight. Here I'm pretty tanky at this point. I'll be able to tank the turret. I was hoping the turret would get on me, but it looks like it got on Twitch. But like I was just discussing, we just want to fight there, and so I'm pinging them. We gotta take Dragon. We just beat them in a fight. We got advantage, and now we gotta take the extra advantage. Good players will always go for those objectives when they can get them. And to me, that's what separates a higher level player from a lower level player, is that they know when to take those objectives, and they go for that over player kills. So I think we were at 10 to 16 before that, and they had the first dragon. So we got a 3-kill swing and dragon right there, and a turret. So now our team is kind of feeling like we have a better chance than we did earlier. I'm still obviously scared of the Garen. The Garen is just putting a beating on Wukong, and it looked like he was able to get that second turret. So once he joins the fight, I don't know what we're gonna do to prevent him from killing Twitch or anyone for that matter. But we have a little bit of momentum just getting that tower, the dragon, and the 3 kills. I was going to ward that bush right there, then I saw the Ashe Hawk and I ran as soon as I could, because if she ulted me and their team somehow was in that bush, then that would have been dangerous for us. But we really don't want to fight. They're ahead in the game right now, and they have a really fed solo lane, which is key that he's solo. Like if you're mid or your top is really fed, and that's when you want to fight. Because at the beginning of the game until at least mid game, those are the 2 strongest lanes. It's probably a mistake by me going up here, and I realized that. You can see I go back, but I'm a little bit late to this fight. I'm doing all I can, use my ult, but they gotta, if you count me as a 0.5 on this fight, then that was a 5v3.5 because Wukong wasn't there as well. That's one mistake I made, is if you ever leave your team, you always gotta look that the other team doesn't engage on them, because teams go for weaknesses like that. And I'm sure they recognized that I was leaving, and they saw Wukong top. So they're like 5v3, and they did all they could to engage. It's typical of their team. They had an Ashe, they just threw that arrow, Malphite, charge, and that was another mistake by our team. It's like plays like those are really big plays, and they're completely preventable. Like, had I not gone top and had Wukong not gone top as well, that play never would have happened. And in my case, I was going to get golems, but I didn't even hit one golem. I got no gold, and I didn't do anything right there. So if I could redo that, I would obviously have been with my team, and that situation maybe would not have occurred. So I don't know where they are. I'm kind of assuming that they have 5 people near this turret. Obviously can't see them. But I was just trying to do damage. I really wasn't going for a hard engage on them right there. And we got a Wukong out of position here, so we definitely don't want to engage. We want to get back to our turret. They recognize that. You can see Garen's running for the Wukong. So it's a Malphite, but they're not able to catch him. Yeah, that was a good exchange right there, but that was a bad initiation by Wukong. Wukong goes in, and he loses half HP, but he didn't accomplish anything. You can see here, I want to charge on Ashe, but I'm trying to protect my Twitch as well. So, you see in that fight there, I kind of was able to zone the Ashe out of the fight. The Ashe was never hitting anyone except for me, which really helped our team because she's a high damage dealer on their team, but I'm soaking up all her damage. Like, obviously you want to kill that Ashe, but I did my job and I eliminated her from the fight. In that case, I also eliminated Lux, which was advantageous for our team. It's probably why that turned out better than it should have. Had I just pressed E, ran into Ashe, Lux would have just turned on me. They had their support back there with her. I would have just, like, I would have got exhausted by Leona. Ashe would have shot me. Lux would have rooted me. I instantly would have exploded. So instead, right there, I kind of zoned him out because Ashe knew I wanted to charge her, but I didn't have to charge her because it's just the threat of me charging her zones her in a sense. You can see their entire team's coming here, and they have a much better position than we do. They're in the same area. Our team's split, so they're going for the engage. Wukong's caught, and that's another dragon or baron for them. So whatever they want at this point. It's 29 minutes. Leona gets a good ultimate. I split Ashe out, so Ashe isn't doing anything. Ashe is still zoned. Ashe is only shooting me. Talon goes in, kind of suicides, but he gets a double kill. That's probably worth it for him, and I get away safely, doing my job of zoning their AD carry. So again, even though Wukong got caught right there, I was able to zone Ashe out, and Twitch was able to get a couple kills. Wukong, or Talon, and got 2 kills right there. So Ashe isn't killing anyone, Ashe is just shooting me, and Talon got a kill right there. So our 2 carries are getting kills. At this point I'm really tanky. I'm not really worried about dying, more so than I'm worried about getting CC on the correct person. So if we scare him, I don't know if we'll be able to get Dragon off of this. I think they'll probably end up with the Dragon, especially since Talon's going top. We just gotta accept that they're gonna take this Dragon from us, and we gotta move on. I'm just gonna check the Dragon. I'm sure it's gone, but so as I pass by, we clear the Dragon token right there. And we're behind, so we don't really want to force a fight. If they knew where Twitch was and where I was, they should have fought there. They had 5 people. And it looks like they do. They catch Talon out of position. So again, where someone dies instantly, in this case it's Talon instead of Wukong, and that gives them the advantage. If they were smarter, they should have gone for Baron off of that, 1 down, but looks like they're going to try to inhibit us. I'm trying to peel this Garen right here for the Twitch. Don't really hit the Garen for anything. Wukong suicides right there. I'm not sure what he was doing. He was 1v4 obviously, because you can see the rest of their team, or we couldn't see the rest of the team. All I saw was Garen, so obviously the rest of them were with Wukong, so Wukong's trying to 1v4 them for some reason. But that's beside the point. What I was trying to do right there was I was trying to protect Twitch, our primary damage dealer, with my 3 talent strike and a couple slows. We were able to kill Garen, but that's only because he dove 3 turrets. So I'm really worried right now, but hopefully if Twitch gets that last whisper and a Blade of the Ruined King, that he'll be able to kill Garen. But to get to that point, the game's gotta go really long. So we don't have a ward on Baron. They could be doing it. I don't think they are, because we just killed him, but always want to have Baron warded, and everyone knows that, even at bronze level. Ideally, we want to have a pink ward there, so I probably should have gone to base and bought a pink ward, though it's easier to put down a pink ward when you're winning. We're behind, so for me to walk over there and put a pink ward in front of Baron and kill their ward would take quite a bit more time than throwing a ward over the back like Tech should have just done, I guess. He didn't have a ward. So I see Garen bottom. I'm trying to force an engage, but I don't want to tower dive, so I wasn't able to get an engage because of the Ashe slow. Now Tarek's getting to half health because she's taking turret hits for some reason. So we want to run. We know Garen's coming. We don't see Garen bottom anymore, so we want to run as fast as we can back to that inhibitor. And yeah, this is my Wriggles, so see, I kind of got lucky there. They obviously saw me, but I went to ward Baron. Probably a stupid move, but I got away safe. Now this is what you don't want. You don't want a player like Tarek on your team, and you don't want to be this Tarek. You don't want to say GG, because you can always outsmart and outplay someone here. It looks like we got good position on Garen there. We get him down to half, and Ashe and Lux are doing nothing because Lux just throws an ultimate there. But this whole time, I'm occupying Ashe and Lux. Wukong again, kinda suicides, but again, I occupied their whole team, and that's part of the reason why we're still staying in this game, is because it's kind of our team, Talon, Twitch, and Tarek versus the Garen, and then even though I'm not even attacking, I'm occupying Ashe, Lux, and Malphite. And that's something I really want to point out, is that people think in my situation right there that a low-level player would think that they have to kill Ashe, but it really wasn't safe to charge Ashe because Lux and Malphite were protecting her, but they're not attacking anything. So by not, like, again, it's called zoning. It's like I'm keeping them out of the fight, and I'm not even attacking them. That's a win-win for us. Yeah, here's Wukong, gets caught again. He has to flash. Now I see an opening, so right there, I go for Ashe. Probably was not the smartest idea. And now I'm running back because I want to try to peel the Garen, but you'll see I make a mistake here because Garen still has his ult. I should know that, but so I instantly die there. And I think Twitch won't kill him. He's just too strong, so it was a mistake by me. Probably wasn't the best engage, to be honest, but we were able to kill a couple people with Talon and Wukong, but not really what we wanted at this point in the game. If they had one more person alive, they would have been able to end the game right there because we only had Tarek up. Again, we have no Baron Ward. just killed them, so I don't think they are Baroning. Would've obviously can't do it with just Malphite and Lux. I'm gonna walk over, I'm gonna put my Wriggles down, but Tarek warded, so I didn't have to. That's another mistake a lot of people make, is that you can't rely on your support to always ward. It's like I had Wriggles, I probably could have, I guess I couldn't have bought another one, I didn't have any space, but if you have a space, a ward is the most valuable thing you can buy. Wards win you games. When Twitch gets caught, Twitch is gonna go down to Ashe. And Talon suicides, and here's Wukong. Wukong's suiciding. And I'm also suiciding, though I did get the kill, so it's worth it for me, but it was a suicide. Though I do believe it was a shutdown on Ashe, so I think I got 500 gold for that. It's like, an important thing here that I'm typing out is that we haven't really fought a 5v5 fight yet. You saw that 2 fights ago, or 3 fights ago, that Wukong got caught. Then Talon got caught. Then Twitch got caught right there. But for some reason, our team still fought. Like, you saw Talon suicide right there, then you saw Wukong suicide, and then you saw me suicide, even though mine was worth more than their suicides, obviously, because I got that kill. But because of that, it's like, Twitch died, we don't have to engage. Like, I don't know why Talon killed himself and Wukong, even though they won't, obviously in their head they don't think of that as they're suiciding because they did that in the moment. But if they're looking back at this video, then that's definitely a mistake they made, because their team just got 4 kills and they're gonna get Baron right now. There's just nothing we can do off of that. Actually, looks like they didn't get Baron, but they definitely could have, because they killed 4 of us and they still had 3. You can see here, now Tarek gets caught. So this is 4 times in a row that someone on my team has got caught. And it's been a different person every time. It hasn't been me yet, because I believe I'm better than a gold player, but it's just, I'm not sure what I was thinking there. I think maybe I did get caught somewhat, though it was again the result of Tarek getting caught first. So you can see Tarek gets caught, our team dies, 3 people, we kill Ashe. So now for sure they have 4 alive, we have 2 alive, they're going to get Baron. But that's because the Tarek got caught. It's just, you see all these, it's really critical that you don't get caught, because these catches, in quotes, have resulted in a Baron for them, a Dragon for them, and about 10 kills to our 3 kills. And they also got the middle turret, so we're lucky they actually didn't get the inhibitor. But now we're down by 10 kills. We're down in turrets as well. And they have a Baron coming for our open inhibitor because there's no turret. So here Tarek comes up with a plan that he wants us to stand in this bush. I mean, I guess I don't think they would check it because they don't have to. They have Baron, they just have to rush the inhibitor. That's all they have to do. I don't know why they're bottom, because now they're gonna go against the turret for some reason. If I were them, I would just go straight middle for that inhibitor. And see, we kind of catch Leona there for a change. I'm trying to get back here, peeling for Twitch. Wukong actually makes a good play there for once. He gets on Ashe, does a lot of damage to her. Now, I'm trying to dodge Lux's skill shots on the way to her. Now I think she might be able to kill me from that HP. I dodge her ult, run back. I'm trying to dodge a snare because I think she'll still have one. Able to charge her and get the kill. That's kind of my thought process there. Me and Wukong actually beat Ashe and Lux there, so we were able to win that fight, I think, because we caught Leona. And that was a really big fight in the game because they had Baron for that fight, and we went, I think it was 4 for 2 right there. At this point, Twitch is strong. I think he does have the Blade of the Ruined King, as well as the Last Whisper, so he's hitting Garen kind of hard. If we get a good fight on them, we're gonna come out ahead, I think. He stunned Garen, and that's good for us. We got some damage on him, and he used his percent reduction spell. So I don't want him to get the inhibitor. Garen's on me. Twitch is okay. The main goal is to protect Twitch, but I'm looking to engage on Ashe or Lux if I can. Here again, I'm back here. I have red buff, so I'm slowing for Twitch. Now I get the engage on Ashe. Now I tanked all the damage I had to. Twitch is coming in for the kill. I saw an opportunity to go back in, so I did. And that's a turning point for us, because now we're hopefully going to get some towers for once. I know I'm tanky, but I don't want to straight suicide. I'm going to try to get some minions, and I might look to engage on Lux here. They only have Lux and Ashe alive. There goes Talon. Talon does a nice chunk of damage to her, so I'm probably going to go for the kill if I can. So I force the flash and dodge the ult, but wow, the Frost Arrow gets me. I'm not too happy about that. That was obviously a max range Frost Arrow, but we got one turret. We won the team fight now. Our team is kind of getting some momentum back. You saw I opened up the shop. I was gonna get a last whisper, though I didn't know if I had to because I had so much gold. I was just gonna go straight for the Infinity Edge. So I gotta wait for about 400 more gold for that, and I can buy that. Be a good chunk of damage. Again, I'm not sure if Baron's up. It could be, but we definitely need to know, and we gotta check it. Well, it's the safest here to go as a team. We do get the ward out. We know it is up. Now Talon gets caught right there, but our team is ready for this, and they don't know that. Also, Lux was not with him. That was a really good time to fight for us because Lux is a majority of their damage. So we get the kills there. And you're going to see here, I'm going to ping that we can go for Baron right now. You always, unless you can win the game, oh, okay, I guess I'm mistaken. You can, unless, like I said, unless you can win the game, then you go for Baron. So I didn't notice the timer. It looks like they all have 40 seconds. So we killed 4 of them, and we're gonna win off of that. There's no point getting Baron when you can win the game. It's not gonna do anything for you. There you go. I've been promoted to Gold 4 on a 52-minute game. It's epic.